Hey guys, Matt, IronTrap Garage, and today we're gonna do some ripping and tearing. So we're gonna dig into the 38 convertible. We rolled it into the shop a while back, or when we got the car, got the wheels freed up, got the tires and stuff on there so that the car is mobile. But as we were digging into the car more, we showed in the last video where we included this car that the engine or something is stuck and we couldn't get the engine to turn over. So basically, we were trying to decide what do we want to do with the car. I knew from day one when we first started talking to this estate that this was a car that we wanted to tinker with. It has a cool look to it. It's a body style I've never found. It's a freaking convertible, so of course it's cool. And it's an old hot rod, but already being modified. So this is one that I think we're going to put our little spin on it, put it back on the road. This is going to be the first step to that. So today we're going to work on pulling the Pontiac and Tri-5 engine and trans out of it. You saw in a previous video, we got a Cadillac from the same estate that we found on the garage floor in another part of the property running. So you guys know what's gonna happen. So that's the goal. We're gonna take that Caddy engine. Steve's working on getting that cleaned up and painted in the background of this video. And then we're gonna get that eventually, after a couple of videos, get that in the car with 39 Ford trans. And we're gonna put a Banjo rear back in it. We have a 40 Ford rear with 354 gears from that 40 coupe that we cut up that was super rusty. We had that set aside. Luckily, Mike was checking our rears and that has a good highway gear in it, the factory Ford highway gear. And we're gonna put that in it, make a nice cruiser with a Caddy that'll be reliable and will still have the sound and look cool. And we'll get this thing rolling again, hopefully for spring. So this is step one, get the old engine and trans and old parts out of the car and repair the hacked up damage on the car. So let's get started. Oh, actually, you don't even have to take them all the way off.
Oh, they're slotted. Yeah, look at that. Didn't even notice that.
Well, for ease for now. Yeah, it's kind of nice. So you'd really only have to take those screws out front and rear. Oh, I need a. Do you have a?
What's that?
Nope, you're fine. Go ahead.
Damn.
Not a bad design, actually.
No, it actually worked pretty well.
If you know, like, now that we know, you do it pretty quick. And not having to take those other bolts all the way off.
Got to take our hood release off here too, so.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be re-engineered.
Yeah, it is. You pick up the back end and then pull it back, and then you get it.
I don't know if I'm off that.
Oh, right.
I think they have extra washers on
Yeah,
this.
you might need to loosen that up a little more.
I think. All right.
Just slide straight out the back there. Let's get it up past the studs. There.
There we go.
Perfect.
Successful without breaking anything.
Mm-hmm. Ain't broke shit. Ain't broke nothing yet.
All right.
You got to repair here along the hood. Yeah, there's some putty here.
Yeah, the hood's split there. That's a common spot because if you pull up, people don't understand how to open these hoods, so a lot of times they pull up too hard on them.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
it catches there at the bracket and then it rips in front of it.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, this hood's pretty.
Oh yeah. The hood is a
Dent
little
repair. Sorry.
No problem. Oh yeah. Oh.
I did a break off.
Yeah. Not the right one. Not the right bolt anyhow.
Also broke off?
Yep.
That one didn't break.
Maybe they were just that short.
Yeah, they are tiny.
Oh, okay, yeah, then maybe maybe that's it.
I was gonna say, because mine just broke loose with the wrench.
Yeah. Yeah, that must be it, they're just that short.
Oh, what did I do out there? There's something where the hell it went. No, whatever. Over the camera. All right, now with the hood sides and the hood top off, which actually wasn't too bad, we can see what's going on. So you can see they got this big Pontiac engine jammed in there. I don't know if we mentioned the other video or not, but we dated the intake manifold and it was roughly 5960 Pontiac. I think 348 maybe?
No, it was a 389.
Oh, 389, my bad. So, pretty good size Pontiac engine in there, cubic inch wise. So, you could see some of what we're running up against. This is really bad. So, this is another one of the reasons that I'm deciding to re-engineer, because they cut the firewall out. There's a piece of like 1/4 inch plate that's up above there that 2 of the bolts for the master cylinders are on. The other 2 are through down below here and through the firewall and into the 1/4 inch plate, and it's just as ugly as it gets. I mean, just trying to work around that would be terrible. So we're going to take all this out and try and patch the firewall back into more of an original look, and then we're going to probably do pedals under the floor, more like stock, like 39 Ford parts on this thing. So next thing's going to be getting the hood rods out. We're going to disconnect radiator. You can see they got the little bendy hose. I don't know if I ever opened that.
Sludge?
Is there sludge in there?
There might be coolant, but there's definitely sludge.
Oh god. That does not look great. Cool. Alright. Well, that might need to be flushed and or record. We'll see. Alright, so we're going to work on getting some of this crap out of the way, plug wires off, hoses, see if anything comes out of the radiator, and then
It's got what's left of a petcock, which is nice.
oh, is there a petcock?
Yeah, it's got what's left of one down there.
Can't see it, but okay.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, there is antifreeze in it, dude. That is nice green antifreeze. Would not have expected that.
And I wouldn't expect that the petcock would have opened.
Yeah. Right.
Well, the engine's probably not cracked then.
Right, yeah, that's a good sign for that.
There's actually green coolant in this thing. The hose looks as terrible as it gets, but look at all that brown goo in there. But there was green coolant, so that's pretty crazy.
Yep, so the gun didn't leak.
Yeah, and that lower hose there, the bendy hose, is jammed against the hearse mount, but we saw it was seeping a little bit. You can see that darkness to the right of the screen there. But it must have been seeping, but not completely leaked it all out, and you could see.
I mean, that's nice green antifreeze. The oil was already in there.
Yeah,
that's nice green antifreeze.
That shows you how optimistic we were. We just used a drain oil pan. We're like, ah, it's gonna be junk. That's actually like, that looks like nice green coolant. I'd put that in my tractor at the very least.
I would filter that and put it right back in. Yeah.
All right. If you can control the front, make sure it doesn't hit the fan. I'm gonna try and push the bottom away enough. How they got the hose on?
Great.
Oh, there we go. All right. Let's pick straight up.
I'm under the. Are you under or over? With your ear on that side.
I'm under. There we go. Now I'm over.
You're over. Okay. Take it over. A little bit more. There we. A little bit edge. There we go.
So we're gonna have a problem with my neck here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Right.
I'm gonna have to move the fan.
I'll pull the fan off. That's pretty close. Just about out. It's loose now.
But not finger loose.
Right. I don't know if I'll go that far. Right.
I don't think you're gonna get that the whole way.
Yeah, this is painful. Like an eighth of a turn at a time.
I have to go to my happy place in my brain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah! Yay! The crowd. Whoa, don't wreck the radiator. You're jammed against the. Yeah, down. Oh, that water pump does not look. That water pump does not look happy. A lot of moisture got behind there. All right, let's try this for the 13th time.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll see if the radiator comes out. Probably gonna hit the roll alternator now.
Well, that we can take off with a hammer.
Take that wire.
Oh, and there goes some coolant. Here, got it?
That's not the good stuff.
No, no, definitely not.
All right. So this thing has an old Hurst mount. We're guessing it's Hurst mount that's in here. So it uses a mount that goes to the timing cover, and then it has these little like risers that you used to see. You could buy them right from a lot of parts houses, but it's a little U-shaped piece of metal here that basically raises up the engine mount. So that's what they needed to get the Pontiac to sit where it's at. I'm hoping I can actually reuse some of that stuff on the Caddy if all goes well. So we're gonna keep that stuff around. Who knows, maybe I'll adapt it to the Cadillac. But kind of interesting how they figured out all this stuff. So we're gonna take these bolts out of the Hurst mount, then we're gonna lift it up, take the trans mounts out, disconnect the drive shaft, and then hopefully be about ready to pull it out. Fingers crossed. Now that we beat the water pump pulley, the rest should be cake.
Exactly. How hard can it be now?
All right.
You want to give it a shake? Ain't fell yet.
God. All right. I like the. I just saw the piece of wire here holding it.
Yeah. They don't want that dragging on the ground or nothing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. Should we? Yeah, you can cut that.
Okay.
Well, this one here is.
Pretty much disconnected, yeah.
I see mouse nest inside the.
Oh yeah, look at that, right up the tailpipe.
So that's never good.
Nope.
Oh, look at that. Broke right at the soup can. Thought that was a better repair.
Yeah, right?
Grab that side.
Yep.
That is a legit soup can.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. There's no two ways about that.
Stinks the label's not left. Wonder what brand they used.
Had to be Campbell's. Had to be.
Gonna have to save that little bit of something.
Yeah,
Or hang it from the lift like this.
There you go. Yep, we'll put that in the wall of shame.
What is that?
Oh!
All kinds of mousy goodness, folks.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of acorns in there.
Okay.
Oh, let me get the hanger.
Oh, watch it. Sorry. I thought I had more. All right.
It's sloppy.
Oh. There we go. What? That never, we got the big Thor hammer that intimidated it.
Didn't even need it.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for open drive shafts.
Yeah. I won't disagree. Okay, that rear does not look like it is square in the tunnel at all.
Yeah. No.
It's
Oh,
it's
yeah. Yeah,
it's way to the right.
Yep.
Like a lot of the cars like built back then, it's like nothing's square, nothing's. This probably had the drive shaft angle was probably all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
How is that even bolted? Oh, we're gonna have to take the shifter off, or the parts off the arms.
Yeah.
Here.
Yep.
For the Hirsch shifter. Oh, they're right here.
Oh yeah, there's the mount back all the way up there.
No, that's not good, because that's the kind that just falls out of the car when you take it loose.
I think we could probably pull the nuts off though.
Oh, right here, you mean?
No, just pull these nuts out and I think we could probably lift it out then. I don't think it'll fall down because it's on an angle.
Oh, it's got, actually, yeah, it won't, because it'll sit right here on the tail shaft.
Oh right, it'll hit
So
the
we
tail
could probably,
shaft,
if we
too.
have to, use a trans jack to get the weight off if we have to. But
Yeah, I think we could take those
or we
completely
could
out.
you might be able to just get to those two there.
Mhm.
Yeah, this whole mess needs to come off. though.
Yep, that'll definitely make it easier.
And then and definitely those.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just pull the arms off.
Yeah, if you have to, you could just cut the pinch bolts. Because the one's got a square bolt. Oh, you know what? I see why the shifter was getting caught. They used too long of a bolt,
Oh no.
and if you turn it wrong, it catches against the square head of the other bolt, and then it'll jam you in gear,
Yep,
or in between two gears.
exactly, yeah, and then you're
Yeah.
stuck.
That's what happened. And
Yeah, look at that.
these cotter pins, worst case, are easy to get to.
Oh, okay.
The ones right on the shifter,
Yep.
but
Got it off at the back.
oh, all right. Well,
Yeah.
where's this battery cable go?
Good question.
Probably should cut that.
Yep, get it out.
It goes all the way up. Oh, okay. Oh, you already have it disconnected. You're all right. That went up to that junction.
Oh, okay. Got one arm completely off there.
Hey. We gotta keep these parts. Somebody's looking for this first shift or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was a long way.
Taking the whole car.
Yeah.
Front's up
Yep.
a little bit, so the pressure would be.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? I think we might clear it.
Just like that, or do you
I
think I
think
can go
so.
up more?
Yeah, keep going out. We'll see what happens.
Can I push it all the way to?
There you go. Yep. There you go. There you. Yep. I think you're gonna. Yep. There you go. You cleared it.
Next problem is this grill.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta get it over and around that.
I think we're gonna have to. Or the starter still.
Yeah, it's still.
It's gonna have to come out half crooked.
Yep.
All right, can you jack a little more?
Yep.
All right. Now we'll call on the next, whatever the next thing is.
Good. if we can get it up over the grill, we can get her out.
So with that Harbor Freight load leveler.
Let's not talk about that Harbor Freight load leveler.
People always bitch us in videos why we don't use that. I'm like, it frightens me.
Right, it's really cheap. Can you go forward?
Yep.
Yeah, trans is getting up close to the fire.
Go up a little. Is that exhaust?
Yep.
It's gonna be just exhausted.
There you go.
A little bit more on the other side. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I think that's the shifter. Ain't it?
The trans, yeah, the trans is free. Now, got the exhaust pipe.
A little bit more?
The grill here. Yeah, they need to go up.
I said we were gonna, when you said you were coming, I was like, we're putting him to work.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's gonna show up.
He's a car guy, he'll jump
I got
right
my
in.
work clothes on anyway.
Yeah.
Let me go up to that starter.
Yeah, we gotta get over that mess.
Alright. How's that look? Good?
Yeah, for now. We pick up on the back.
Yeah.
Grab that. Here, one second. This is hitting your grill. Okay, coming on out.
There we go.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Grill's about the only thing I don't want to move.
Yep. Go ahead. There we are.
Fucking boat anchor.
Let me go down.
Put her down.
I just want to get it away from the car
Yeah.
in case that thing breaks.
Woo, and the jack, and the friggin', whoa, dude, that thing is fucking swinging in the breeze. Get it down. It's on. We're down to 3 wheels on the ground here.
All right, so we got the engine and trans out of the car. It fought us quite a bit. This thing was jammed in there. It was, I'm not even quite sure how they got everything in there and what order, but we were able to get it out. We ended up having to take the grill partially apart, and we were able to just use the load leveler and get the thing way up in the air, and it did come out in one piece, which was good. So again, the engine's locked up. We don't really know anything about it. I didn't really want to invest a ton of time because we're not really into Pontiacs. I have 0 parts for them. They're kind of a pain in the butt to fit into one of these cars. The starter is jammed against the steering box, and the steering column tube is jammed against the manifold. And just in general, it would have been an engineering nightmare to try and make everything work in this car as it was. So kind of make the executive decision, because it's not some sort of famous historic car. It's just an old hot rod that a bunch of kids put together and never really fully finished. So we yanked this sucker out. It's going to go back to the warehouse. We're going to try and sell it. So if anybody's interested in this Pontiac engine and trans setup here, we'll gladly sell it. Don't want a lot of money for it, just would hate to see it go to the scrapyard. So if you're local and you're interested, hit us up and we'd be happy to pass it on. Who knows, maybe you can get it running with a little bit of work, but we're not going to put the time into it. So now we got the engine and trans out. We can really look at what's going on in there. They cut the X member a little bit to fit the drive shaft in there, or give room for the drive shaft. They also cut out the original saddle for the trans mount, so we're going to need to find another one of those, or see if we have to make something from scratch, not sure. But because we are using the 39 style transmission, we're going to want some sort of factory Ford type motor mount or trans mount arrangement. So in the front, I don't have any motor mounts or Hurst mounts for the Cadillac to early Ford. I'm going to take a look at the Hurst Pontiac mount that was on there, and maybe we can modify that or adapt that to the Cadillac to work. If not, I'll just look at some old Hurst photos and make some myself. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those around. We probably had some before but sold them. So I may have to make something, but they should be fairly straightforward. But the next step is going to be cleaning up the engine bay a little bit. We're probably going to test fit the Cadillac engine and 39 trans into the car in the next video, just to see what needs to be done or how it's going to fit. And then we'll get a game plan, pull it back out, repair the firewall. There's a lot of damage to the firewall that we're going to need to look at repairing, and then work on getting the engine cleaned up and all that stuff. And then eventually, hopefully we'll get a running Cadillac engine and trans back in the car and start connecting the dots. So fun little project here. It's nice to do some wrenching on a car like this, and exciting to get it going back in the direction of putting it back on the road. So thank you guys for following along. Appreciate it. Catch you later.